Worrying is a survival instinct that helps us anticipate and prepare for potential threats and challenges, enhancing our chances of survival. But it definitely doesn't feel very good. If you want to stop worrying, keep watching this video. The first point I have here is mindful awareness and cognitive restructuring. You have to practice mindfulness to become aware of worrisome thoughts. And this is a pretty interesting thing because when we're worried, you might think that, oh, I know I'm worried, but really you're not very aware of yourself in the midst of your anxiety. You're actually in a more reactive state. Whereas if you begin to kind of do the opposite, if you begin to just watch your thoughts, if you begin to actually feel what's going on in your emotional world, in your body, you actually develop more detachment from worry and anxiety. Whereas the opposite is you're trying to avoid what's going on in your emotional world. You're trying to run away from what's happening, and that's actually creating the worry. That's creating the behaviors associated with worry that are so painful. So notice the pattern of anxiety robotically playing itself out. You might have an anxious thought. You might have just a regular worrisome thought, and then you start to feel a certain way, and then you start to act a certain way. It's like this thought or feeling comes up, and then you start reacting impulsively to it rather than slowing down, feeling what's going on inside of your body, and just watching your thoughts. If you do this, your mind will slowly rewire so that you are less anxious. It's the fact that you're constantly reacting to life that is making you worried. It's not anything in your environment. It's not anything that you can do externally that is going to fix your worry. It's your self-awareness and your own emotional intelligence. So by getting that straight, by actually increasing that and learning how to relate to worry, you actually begin to worry less. It's counterintuitive. We think that in order to stop worrying, that I need to run away from worrying, I have to fix everything so that worry doesn't happen, but it doesn't work like that. The actual way to solve the problem of worrying is by feeling it. It's by awareness. It's not by running away from yourself and changing everything in your environment so it serves you and it's all exactly how it's supposed to be. It'll never be like that. That's never going to happen. And if it ever is like that, it's always like that for a very short period of time. Then you start worrying again. So you have to learn how to be more grounded in yourself by being aware. That brings me to the next point, which is consciously process emotions by actively feeling them. Let worry come out, because when you're actually worried, you're trying to suppress it. You're trying to not be worried, and then you're acting in ways that are in alignment with trying to suppress worry, with trying to run away from it. You're distracting yourself, you're, let's say, overeating, you're scrolling on social media a bunch, you're trying to fix certain things so that you're finally free of worry, but this never actually works. This doesn't target the root of the problem, which is your own inner world. It's your own consciousness. It's your own level of mind, level of awareness. This is the actual thing that needs investigating. So notice the feelings that are going on inside of your body. Become aware of them and actively feel them. When worry arises, don't just start acting on it. Actually breathe deeply into your gut. Feel what's going on inside of your body. Don't act like an animal. Don't act in a mindless way. Become aware. Awareness, guys, awareness. Just watch it and feel it. It's literally that simple. You will begin to rewire your mind so that you naturally don't get swept away by your worries. Literally, just by watching it and feeling it, this rewires your mind over time. Nothing else is needed. You can't force yourself to stop worrying. You can't run away from it forever. It's about addressing it head on. The next part is learn to be in your body. You want to have some degree of awareness inside of your body. You want to be feeling what's going on inside of you. We spend a lot of our time running away from our feelings, running away from our body, running away from the felt experience. Keywords there, felt experience. We're always in our head. We're always trying to get to some goal. We're always in logic mode. What's right? What's true? What's false? I got to get my goals. But this is a little bit disassociating, a lot disassociating really, from the actual felt experience. It's more forceful and it's more out of alignment with yourself. You're not actually in a state of connection to yourself when you're thinking about trying to get to some future goal and away from this present experience. There's nothing wrong with having a goal. The problem is when you're using goals to disassociate from what's happening right now. So we spend a lot of time just in our mind worrying, trying to get to a better point in the future so that everything can finally be solved and everything's okay. But what's going to happen when you you get to that future point? Have you addressed the root cause of worrying? No, the same thing is going to happen again, and it's going to happen again, happen again for the rest of your life until you actually just have the courage to observe what's happening inside of your inner world. It's literally that simple. Remain in touch with the felt experience. Just remain in the senses. Remain in the sense of feeling. That's it. Get into your body. Just feel what's going on in the experience. Feel the energy, feel the emotions, feel the sensations. That's it. Over time, this is just going to restructure your mind so that you are more emotionally intelligent and self-aware, so that when worry comes up, you're not disassociating, you're not running, you're not escaping, you're actually with yourself. You're present and grounded in yourself, and things don't just throw you off track. That's it for this video. Check out the Purpose Project. Check out my website. I'm in the midst of building a free community. I also have a free coaching call. You can book a session. I can help you out one-to-one. Take it easy.